I just picture
Flying
humanity.
cars and brains in jars.
That's good. Hey, all you popsicles.
It's Just a Laugh podcast coming to you from our basement in Michigan. We're going to start off with a game of cool or not cool. The subject today is a pair of socks.
I love socks. People know that about me, and they'll get it for me for Christmas, my birthday.
Word.
Yeah, fuzzy or other types. Fuzzy is for when I'm sleeping.
I like socks.
Yeah.
I like socks. I got cold feet. I don't wear socks at night.
And you often have two different socks that don't match.
I often have two different socks that don't match, yes. So, pair of socks.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Woo!
That was an easy pick. You know, some things are a bigger debate than that. So I also did the random celeb generator, and I got Bon Jovi. So how do you feel about Bon Jovi?
Can you remind me who that is again?
We're halfway there. Living on a Prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear.
It's a nice song.
You know who Bon Jovi's son is dating / engaged to?
I think so. Can you tell me?
L. 11.
That's right. I remember that.
Which is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
You know, small world, everyone meets.
So nothing more about Bon Jovi then, huh?
I really don't know much.
What about...
Maybe I should?
You know what you should watch? The music video where he's running. It's my life. It's now or never. You see him running in this music video, and
is it like in slow motion or?
No. I think.
Okay.
Well, I don't. Maybe parts of it. I actually don't remember. Well, I'll show you later.
Cool. Yeah.
It's really cool. Okay, so Bon Jovi's cool. Socks are cool.
Yep.
Is Bon Jovi wearing socks? Cool? Just teasing. Yeah. We don't need to talk about Bon Jovi and socks.
Too far.
Too far. It's going much too far.
Do you like cooking dinner?
Yes, I like cooking dinner very much.
Yeah. I noticed you had a tablet for recipes.
Oh, yeah. My husband set up a tablet next to my stove where, I mean, it could be used for anything like watching TV or whatever, but I don't put anything on it. So it's just got recipes, so I don't have to, like, find my phone and grab my phone. My phone's almost always dead. Like, it's a Gemini thing, I guess, they say. Anyway, my phone's almost always dead. So when I go to cook, I don't want to, like, look for my phone or make sure it's charged before I cook dinner. Anyway, it's just up there. It's got all my recipes. I do like cooking a lot. I recently made these really gross muffins, which isn't, like, helping my case at all with the fact. I think I can cook usually. But there was a very good blueberry recipe, and I loved it. And everybody complimented it. And I thought I saved it, and I also tweaked it myself a little bit because I, like, added the crumble, like the brown sugar crumble. Anyway, everybody loved it. Lost the recipe. I've been trying to make it ever since. Just made, like, really... I mean, they're probably not...
Did you try to make it from memory, or you found a different recipe?
I found a different recipe that had similar ingredients.
Okay, yeah.
Because I remember they had sour cream in them.
Do you think you could just try winging it? See if you can get close?
That'd be crazy.
You might... Knowing you might be able to do it. You have instincts for that sort of thing. You know?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be really good. Oh, speaking of muffins, if I were to ask you to bring me a chunky muffin, what would you bring me?
Like, what flavor? Maybe like a banana nut, huh? Blueberry. Blueberry's out. You always make blueberry. No? Chocolate? Obviously not.
No, the flavors are... That was the big debate.
With salt.
A chunky muffin.
Yeah.
A big muffin.
What about it?
That's what I mean. Bring me a big, chunky muffin. Not chunky insides. Bring me a big muffin.
That's what I would have... Like, those ones where they come in fours, kind of
thing. So, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you were just telling me that already. Like, I want a big muffin. Like, what type of muffin? There
was a debate on whether or not I meant chunky muffin or, like, chunky insides.
Yeah, I don't know
chunky
much
chocolate chips,
difference between... No, I didn't think that. I like when there's, like, salt crystals on them. Do you think that the color of bed sheets can affect how you sleep?
Is this, like, a study you found, or is this swinging it?
I can't quite remember, but I just... You know, I have these bright yellow bed sheets, and I thought, oh, that's cool. And then I remember reading that the color yellow is supposed to make you... Alert.
Yeah.
Energized.
Happy.
Mm-hmm. I don't notice it affecting my sleep. It's usually dark, but, you know.
I can believe it. Because I look into your bed and it looks like a party. I know for bedrooms, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do like light blues and light greens because it's supposed to be calming and serenity and whatnot. Mine are light purple.
Yeah, I remember it being calming in your room.
Yeah, because I used to have black, which was okay. But I do feel like the light blue was... the light purple.
Was nice.
Zoink, Scoob.
What's that?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Why are there plates in the world when there's bowls? Aside from pizza, what meal is better on a plate?
Well, you can cut better on a plate. Let's say you have some, like, steak.
True.
I mean, not to say it's impossible, but
True. You know what? I often will cut on a plate and move my food into a bowl.
Oh, you really like bowls?
I really like eating out of bowls. It feels like I can have fun with my fork.
Well, what about when you eat at the dinner table? Because I feel like you're probably thinking of like when you're grabbing something to go on the couch or something.
Okay, at the table, I feel like plates visually look better.
Yeah.
So I usually grab plates for visuals.
Well, but that could be another reason,
True.
To display the meal. Bowls are nice, yeah.
No, you're right. If there's a lot of sides, I guess I take it back.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that, like, using straws to, like, drink with beverages, do you think it changes the taste of the beverage, or?
No.
Because, like, some things not many things, actually, just my milk. I just, especially chocolate milk. Specifically.
Well.
Like, every single time, maybe not every single time, but, 90% of the time, I drink my chocolate milk with the straw.
Because it tastes better?
Yeah, I like it better.
It tastes better, or you like the feeling better? Because, like, if you drink a fountain pop, it's going to be more fizzy going up the straw, because it,
I'd say it tastes better, probably, for me. I go out to buy straws for my chocolate milk.
Abraham Lincoln.
It's a good man.
I agree. I always liked Abraham Lincoln. I have a picture of Abraham Lincoln in my living room.
Seen it.
I have a tiny bust of Abraham Lincoln that my sister got me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind more Abraham Lincoln items, to be honest.
Big fan.
Remember Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer?
That was weird.
You liked it?
Different.
Would you watch that again is my question.
Probably not.
Okay.
Although them hopping on horses was almost something I wouldn't mind seeing again. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was really good.
The horse stampede.
You know where Abraham Lincoln's chair is?
Is it still at, what is that? Greenfield Village Museum?
Yep, the Henry Ford Museum, right here in Michigan.
Mm-hmm. I remember, 18 buttons?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hope so. Because that's what I remembered.
Speaking of 18 buttons.
Yeah.
How many plays would you guess William Shakespeare wrote? And it's not 18.
Okay. Like, am I allowed to ask big or small, or am I supposed to guess?
Just go for your instincts, because I'm curious. 20. Okay, you're reasonable. I really thought he would have... It was 37. Mm. I thought he wrote more.
I mean...
I would have guessed closer to 6, like,
he probably spent a lot of time on it. Trying to get it right.
No, yeah,
trying to make,
for sure.
If people like him, I don't know if people do, but that's maybe 37 masterpieces.
That's
for
true.
All we know. I think in the future, I don't know when exactly, like hundreds of years from now, who knows how long we'll be around, maybe a million. I think we humans are going to exist like a brain in a jar, and then we're going to have kind of like a virtual reality kind of thing.
So our bodies no longer exist.
It's just, yeah.
Where did the brains come from? How are you reproducing?
Well, maybe like at a certain age point, maybe, I guess, you kind of get the brain swap. The brain.
You birth a child,
yeah.
And then you turn into a brain. So like what? So like, is that the day, you birth a child, you raise it, you turn into a brain jar? Is there a benefit to turning into a jar?
I think, yeah, because you don't have to worry maybe about...
And like parents are okay with like leaving their kids to be in the jar reality?
Shoot, I didn't really think that far ahead of it. I just thought somehow, like, we won't basically need our physical bodies. Or maybe, then I'm wondering how the brain will live eternally, because if that's an option, is that an option?
No, for who? For science?
Yeah. Do you think they'll figure that one out?
Okay, hypothetically,
like
the brain just lives forever
pickled.
in a jar.
Pickled.
A pickled brain.
How long can a pickle last in a jar? And then maybe in that world we can have fake children.
Does this count as a opened pickle jar or not?
I always imagined no. I don't know if it's gonna be hooked up to wires. I don't know how we're gonna get.
I'm not seeing the benefit yet. You haven't sold me.
It's not about, everybody wants to be like a fake world, so you don't have to worry about the physical strain. Like, we won't have to work out anymore, We won't probably be as sick anymore. Like, we'll just be like, we'll just be a brain. Like, what's the worst that could happen to a brain in a jar?
Are you trying to live forever as well? Because couldn't you just be like in a coma and living in virtual reality? Like, couldn't your body still be there or like normal? Oh, because it needs food and stuff. You're saying the brain doesn't need food. Yeah, like we're just a brain. Just feel like we're not. I don't know. I don't know.
Or I guess eventually by then we'll probably just figure out how to get our consciousness. We can move over our consciousness to like a computer.
Yeah.
Deal, and then
okay.
The body's
I think I like that better than the pickled brain.
That's just how I always imagined the future. I never gave it, I guess, too much thought, but I just always, when I think like, what's the future going to look like? Some people like
all you see is brains in jars.
You like that?
I also looked it up, and pickles do not last as long
as we thought.
For our listeners listening here, how long? It just says a couple years.
So we live longer in our bodies than a jar. Huh?
But once you open it, 1 to 3 months.
So if you had like a grudge against somebody, you'd have to have your body.
You'd have to have the physical.
Maybe if you didn't get your brain pickled yet, you can start.
I don't know why I thought
that lid open.
Pickles lasted longer than 1 to 2 years. I just thought like.
I guess it makes sense because I always remember they pickle things for the winter. So
yeah,
eat them for the winter.
and
then they could just pickle them throughout.
How do you feel about honey never expiring? Is that
never.
Fine with you?
You say never?
Never. I'm pretty sure never. I can double check that fact as well.
I guess why not? Anything's possible.
How do you feel about bees and honey in general?
I think I've gotten over it, but if you think about it, it's kind of gross. We don't like usually bugs, so we're like, oh, gross. And then the bees are flying around. And I know it's like separate from their mouths apparently, but they're kind of like, throwing up the honey.
Yeah.
It's in their bodies and it's coming out of their bodies and then we eat it.
Right.
So, but I guess I just say that's life, we gotta eat our honey.
I can't imagine it's much grosser than eating meat.
No, and that's the thing if you really think, well, I guess it's like eating bugs is gross for most people. Like I wouldn't want to eat a bug. I wouldn't want to eat a bee.
Right.
But like I'd eat, maybe it's because how we were raised for everything to be normal, but
right.
I don't find it particularly as gross to eat.
Yeah, because if somebody's like, you can start eating spider webs, I don't know how many people would like hop on that bandwagon just because it's so weird sounding. Although that would be kind of fun, like you collect them like on a stick, start eating it like cotton candy.
Yeah, like cotton candy.
Yeah. I once had a cotton candy, big as I ever saw, giant. You were there.
I was there. I was there.
You were there.
What color?
Pink.
No.
Blue.
No.
Green.
It was white.
Was it really?
Like a spider web.
Oh, cool.
I thought, well, actually, I had it the year before because I went to that Springfield Village, Halloween.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I had it the year before, and I thought, this reminds me of a spider web. And I was excited because it was Halloween. So that's cool. A rolled up spider web. Mm-hmm. And then later I thought of it because we were dressed up as dolls. Remember that?
Yeah.
I was a rag doll, and it reminded me of cotton.
Oh, nice.
So,
that makes a lot of sense. We were doing the
cotton candy.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what color it was. All I remember is the guy that was making it was like, he was like, he asked me what size I wanted, and there was like a mega, and then there was large, medium, or small.
You said mega.
Well, I said large, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I was there.
I thought that's what I said.
He brought it over to
he goes, it's going to take a while for these, I'm getting the hang of it or whatever. And I was like, yeah, no worries. Like, take your time. But, like, not that it mattered at all. I was fine. But, like, I never imagined how long he meant by it could take a while. So I'm standing there.
I remember you were waiting in line.
Oh, my word. I was watching him.
And I didn't wait in line. I sat down.
Yeah, you did.
And you were upset.
Yeah.
Because
I thought we were going to wait together.
I figured we didn't all need to wait.
I thought we were being, like, you know,
I
fellowship.
was just resting, sitting, and then you brought it to me.
Yeah.
I thought, cool.
I mean, I thought, like, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. Like, I thought I was just going to, like,
how long do you think it really was? Like 5 minutes?
I don't know the concept of time. Because then you're, like, standing there and you're waiting. So, like, at first you're like, oh, you know, I was making small talk a little bit. I'm like, you like your job?
That's where you went wrong.
That's where I went wrong.
Felt like you had to keep
Yeah, because then, yeah. And he was like, he was new and he liked making cotton candy, but he said he comes home smelling like cotton candy.
Oh.
And I was like, worse
Did you
things.
say, like, I used to have cotton candy perfume. I loved it.
No, I should have.
That would have been cool.
No.
Yeah, you missed out.
Speaking of perfume, I was just talking to somebody a couple weeks ago about, like, products saying, like, new formula, like, in all caps with their, you know, you're already used to buying it, and then they're bragging about the new formula. They don't necessarily say better formula or, like, cleaner formula. It's just new.
Yeah.
And it, like, oh, it's new now, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like, okay. Like, I was already buying it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And wait, they changed their
they're changing the ingredients.
Or anything, like the look?
No. I mean, I don't know. But it's mostly, like, the ingredients. So it's weird because it shouldn't be attracting new people.
Yeah.
Because, like, new look, or not new look. That's, like, I'm thinking of the Doritos. It's like, you know, what is it? Same look. No, new look, Doritos, same great taste, or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway. I just think it's like, I don't know, they're trying to make it sound cool, but also letting their customers know. But I don't know how that's impressive unless they say why it's new. We were just talking about it.
Yeah.